Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to tell you a very special story. This is the story of a little boy who had no money, no home, and sometimes no food. He was left alone in a cold world. No one looked at him. No one helped him. But later, he became one of the most famous people in the world. That boy was Charlie Chaplin. So what changed his life? What journey took him from nothing to great success? Stay with me and let's find out together. This story is based on historical sources about the life of Charlie Chaplin, retold in a simple and easy way to help you understand better. If you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to subscribe and support the channel. Charlie Chaplin was born in 1889 inches, London, England. He was born into a poor family. His father left when he was very young. His mother, Hannah, was a singer. She worked in small theaters, but she did not make much money. Charlie also had a brother named Sidney. They tried to stay together. Life was not easy for them. They moved many times. Sometimes they had no home. Sometimes they slept outside. They did not have enough food. But Charlie was a special child. He was quiet. He watched people. He learned from life. Charlie's childhood was very hard. He was often hungry. He wore old clothes every day. Other children laughed at him. He felt ashamed. He felt alone. His mother became very sick. She could not work anymore. She could not sing. Without money, life became worse. One day the government took her away. She went to a hospital. Charlie and his brother had no parents now. They were sent to a workhouse. It was a very sad place. The boys worked every day. They cleaned. They washed clothes. They got little food. The rooms were cold. The beds were hard. Charlie cried many nights. He missed his mother. He missed home. But he had no choice. He had to stay strong. He had to survive. One day something special happened. Charlie found a small light inside him. He could make people laugh. In the workhouse, the boys were sad. They were tired. They had no hope. But Charlie made funny faces. He walked in a silly way. He made small jokes. The boys started to laugh. For a moment they forgot their pain. They forgot their hunger. Charlie saw this. He felt something new. He felt happy. He felt important. He saw that he could bring joy, even in a dark place, even in a hard life. This was the first time he found his gift. This was the first step. A small step. But it changed everything inside him. When Charlie was 14, he got a chance. It was a small chance, but very important. He went to a theater. They were looking for young actors. Charlie was very nervous. His hands were shaking. He was afraid. But he wanted the job. He needed money. The manager asked him, "Can you act?" Charlie did not speak. He started to move. He walked like an old man, then like a drunk man. Then he fell in a funny way. The manager laughed. He liked Charlie. He gave him the job. Charlie was very happy. This was his first real job. He joined a small comedy group. They traveled to many places. They performed every day. Charlie worked hard. He learned fast. He did not give up. This was his new life. Charlie started a new life on the stage. He traveled across England. He went to small towns. He went to big cities. Every day he performed in front of many people. He learned many things. He learned how to move his body. He learned how to use his face. He learned how to tell a story without words. People started to notice him. They laughed at his actions. They liked his energy. But life was still not easy. He did not earn much money. He slept in cheap rooms. He worked many hours. Sometimes he felt very tired. But he did not stop. He did not complain. He knew this was his chance. He practiced again and again. Every day he became better. Every show made him stronger. Step by step, he moved forward. Step by step, he changed his life. In 1910, something big happened. Charlie got a chance to go to America. He stood on a ship. He looked at the ocean. He felt scared. He felt excited. America was far away. It was a new world. He did not know what would happen, but he said yes. When he arrived, everything was different. The buildings were tall, the streets were wide, the people were fast. Charlie felt small again, like a little boy in London, but he did not give up. He performed in many cities. He went to New York. He went to Chicago. He went to San Francisco. People laughed at him. They loved his style. They loved his movements. Slowly, he became more confident. Slowly, he found his place. America became his new home. In 1913, a new door opened. A man saw Charlie on stage. His name was Max Sennett. He worked in movies. He made funny films. He saw something special in Charlie. After the show, he talked to him. He said, "I want you in my films." He offered Charlie money. $150 every week. Charlie could not believe it. This was a lot of money. But there was a problem. Charlie did not know movies. He only knew the stage. He felt unsure. He felt afraid, but he thought for a moment. Then he said yes. He decided to try. He decided to learn. This choice changed his life. It opened a new path, a path into the world of film. Charlie went to the film studio. It was very different from the stage. There were cameras. There were lights. Many people worked together. Everyone was busy. Charlie felt lost. His first films were not good. He did not understand the camera. On stage, he moved big, but in movies, he needed to move small. He had to learn again. The director told him what to do. Stand here. Move there. Do this. But Charlie was not happy. He wanted to create. He wanted to do something new. One day, he went to the dressing room. He looked at the clothes. He chose a small jacket. He chose big pants. He chose big shoes. He chose a small hat. He added a small mustache. He looked in the mirror. A new person appeared. That new person was very special. He was poor but proud. He was small but brave. He was funny but also sad. Charlie walked onto the set. People looked at him. Then they started to laugh. This was the birth of the tramp. This character became very famous. In every film, the tramp had no money. He wore old clothes, but he had a kind heart. He helped people. He never gave up. People around the world loved him. They saw their own life in him. They felt his pain. They felt his hope. Charlie became more and more famous. He worked harder. He made better films. Step by step, he became a star. From a poor boy to a man the world would never forget. Charlie became more famous every year. He made many films. Each film was better than before. People waited in long lines. They wanted to see him. Children laughed. Adults laughed too. But Charlie wanted more than laughs. He wanted to touch hearts. He wanted people to feel. So he changed his films. He added emotion. He added love. He added sadness. In 1921, he made a film called The Kid. It was about a poor man and a small boy. They loved each other like family. The film was funny, but it was also very sad. Many people cried when they watched it. This was new. A film that made people laugh and cry. Charlie was not just a funny actor now. He became a true artist. People respected him more. His name became bigger. His work became deeper. He showed the world something special. In 1919, Charlie made a big decision. He sat with 3 famous people. They were actors and directors. They talked about freedom. They did not want big studios to control them, so they created their own company. It was called United Artists. This was very new at that time. Now Charlie had full control. He could choose his stories. He could choose his actors. He could take his time. He could make films the way he wanted. This was his dream. He worked very hard. In 1925, he made The Gold Rush. In the film, his character was very hungry. There was a famous scene. He cooked his shoe and ate it. People laughed a lot, but they also felt his pain. The film was beautiful. It was funny and sad at the same time. Charlie showed that films can be art, not just entertainment. Years later, the world changed. Movies started to have sound. Actors talked in films. Many people followed this new way. But Charlie did not want to change. He believed in silent acting. He believed the body can speak. In 1931, he made City Lights. This film had no talking, but it was very powerful. People still laughed. People still cried. Charlie proved something important. You do not always need words. Feelings are stronger than words. By now, Charlie was very rich. He had everything: money, fame, power. But he still worked hard. He still cared about his films. He still wanted to give something real to people. He did not forget his past. He did not forget the poor boy he once was. In 1940, Charlie made a very different film. It was called The Great Dictator. This film was about a cruel leader. The leader looked like Adolf Hitler. This was a dangerous topic. Many people were afraid. They said Charlie should not do it. But Charlie believed it was right. In the film, he played two roles. One was a kind man. One was a cruel dictator. At the end, he gave a speech. It was about peace. It was about kindness. It was about humanity. People loved the film. But not everyone was happy. Some people were angry. They said Charlie was political. They said he was dangerous. The government started to watch him. Newspapers wrote bad things about him. His life became harder again. Fame brought problems. In 1952, something very sad happened. Charlie left America for a short trip. But while he was away, the government stopped him from coming back. They canceled his visa. Charlie was shocked. He lived in America for many years. He made his best films there. Now he could not return. He felt hurt. He felt angry. He decided to live in Switzerland. He stayed there with his family. Life was quieter, but he missed Hollywood. He missed his old life. Many years later, in 1972, something changed. Charlie was invited back to America. He received a special award. When he walked on stage, people stood up. They clapped for a long time. Some people cried. Charlie smiled. He said, "Thank you. It was a beautiful moment." A moment of peace. Charlie lived his last years in Switzerland. He stayed with his wife Una and his children. He had a big family. He had love. He had peace. His life was quiet now. No more big shows. No more busy film sets. But people did not forget him. They still watched his films. They still loved The Tramp. On Christmas Day in 1977, Charlie Chaplin passed away. He was 88 years old. The world was very sad. Newspapers wrote about him everywhere. People shared his old films again. They laughed. They cried. They remembered his story. From a poor boy on the street to a legend of the world. Charlie left something very special. He left his films. He left his message. He showed that even in a hard life, you can still smile. You can still move forward. His story will live forever. Charlie's story teaches us a simple lesson. Life can be very hard. You can feel small. You can feel lost. But do not stop. Do not give up. Keep trying. Keep moving. Follow your passion. One small step every day. That is enough. You can change your life. Like Charlie did. You are learning English now. It may feel hard. You may feel slow. But it is okay. Learn step by step. Listen. Repeat. Practice every day. Stories can help you understand more. They help you feel the language. If you enjoy this story, please like this video and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching from?